welcome back to the Hinkle Holiday Classic. I'm Johnny Jezerowski, alongside of me, Lucian Nolan. Lucian, we have the Marian Central Hurricanes and Cary Grove Trojans kicking off here for the third game of the day, day 5 of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
Yeah, we sure do, and I think it's time to tell you that this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today.
Before we get to tip off here, some players to watch out. Both teams, we have Christian Bentoncourt for Marian Central. He leads the tournament in points per game with 22.3 and leads the tournament in total points scored. Also for Cary Grove, Zach Bauer, standing at 6'5", junior, averaging 13.5 points per game. One of the top scorers for the Trojans. Cary Grove wins the tip-off. Mike Clark bringing up the ball for the Trojans. Cross court pass to Mao. Back to Clark. Clark decides to pull one from deep. Just rims out. Morris. Over to Lang. Morris pulls one. No good. Offensive board. And that's good for Bentoncourt. You've seen a lot of him today, Lucian. Zach Bauer. Back to the top of the key, Mike Clark. With Slimko. Down to Zielinski. Finds Clark in the corner. No good from deep. Rebound, McPhenia. Gene Grengo up top. Christian Bentoncourt. Finds McGringio for the foul. That'll be on Calvin Slimko. His first. Sends Jake Giangrengo to the line.
Let's see what Marian can do here. That one no good.
Gets the second one to fall. Seen some early press on here for Marian Central at the top of the key.
And in case you're wondering what it is that the people on the sidelines are shouting, from what I've heard, I think it's a D up, which means defense, which obviously stands for defense. So I know that there's been confusion by some people over what they're shouting, and I think it is D up.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
They're just shouting D up, D up, D up, D up.
Trying to put some pressure on the offense there, rally up the team. So we had a foul there on Michael Morris. Simcoe inbound the ball. Zach Bauer's shot gets blocked by Bentoncourt. Slimko pulls up, no good. Marian Central looking to slow things down. Giangrego over to Bentoncourt. Dishes it off to Giangrego, no good from deep. Mike Clark with the board.
The Trojans can make them score there for the first time in this game.
Yeah, they're still looking to see them on the board as Bentoncourt gets another block.
Marian is just not letting them.
No. Over to Michael Morris. Cal McPhenia from deep. 6-0 run for the Hurricanes so far. Trojans have yet to get on the board. Mike Clark with it. Down to Zach Bauer.
Notice Cary Grove doing a lot of passing instead of a lot of dribbling.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to find the open shot. Still have yet to found one as Mao pulls that. No good again.
See, the thing is, though...
Offensive rebound.
Oh, sorry for interrupting. But the thing is, though, as I've seen these games, I've noticed that a lot of times teams who pass more tend to score more. Or they tend to score more when they do more passing. But as we've seen here, or at least I haven't really paid attention to how Marian has been doing it. But so far with observing Cary Grove, I've seen that they haven't really been able to achieve that.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
so far.
Yeah, so far Cary Grove just moving the ball around, looking for the open shot. But you can see Benton Kerr has 2 blocks so far, so another reason stoppage. Cary Trojans not being able to score. Bauer pulls that one. No good. Offensive rebound for Slimco. Over to Aquat. No good again. It's going to be off of the Trojans. Hurricanes ball.
Marian will just not let them score.
Nothing's fallen for them so far as we're about 2 minutes into the game.
But it's early on. So
yeah, very early on. Nothing really to worry about as Gene Gregel pulls that one. Xenia, no good. Hurricanes able to keep that one in, but Bauer picks it up. Beautiful pass from Mike Clark to Aquat as he gets that one. Puts the Trojans on the board.
For once.
This will stay Trojans ball.
The current score is Marian 6, Cary Grove 2, with 3 minutes and 26 seconds in the clock here in the first quarter.
First timeout here, like Lucian said. Trojans 6, Hurricane 6, Trojans 2.
And this timeout is sponsored by Joe Barnes Photography for portraits, family, and graduation photos, split team photos, and more. Contact Joe Barnes Photography at joebarnes.com or call 972-203-5767.
3:26 left in the game. Hurricane 6, Trojans 2. Like you were talking about, Lucian, the Trojans have been passing the ball around, trying to find the open man. They've been taking some shots, but not much has fallen there. First shot was from Aquat.
And it looks like we have a replay coming up, brought to you by Rosen, of course.
It's that first basket from the Trojans there as Clark dishes it off to Aquat. First and only bucket for the Trojans so far in this game.
Yeah, Marian is just...
They're so far shooting well.
Their defense has been good.
They have been looking well so far. Benton Kerr has 2 blocks already. Something you don't see that often, especially this early on in the game. As I mentioned before, he's their leading scorer and leads the tournament in points per game, so I'm sure we'll be talking about him a lot throughout the game. Clark inbounds that to Aquat. No good. Rebound Hurricanes. Benton Kerr brings it up, drives in. That one's good. The second bucket of the day. Now over to Clark. Slimco finds Mal in the middle. Doesn't get that one to fall.
Marian is ruthless at this.
Benton Kerr again. 6 on the day for him. A lot of fast-paced offense for Marian so far.
Marian's defense is just really going at it.
Yeah, not letting anything by. They're going to get Jason Lang on the push there for his first foul. Aquat inbounds the ball to Clark.
If you notice, a lot of them are passing without even dribbling at all, without even bouncing it at all. The exception of that one right there. They just don't seem to see dribbling as that important.
Trojans pick up their own board. Hornick.
And I wonder if that is going to...
Beautiful pass from Clark to Mao.
And I wonder if the whole passing thing is going to be a problem for them in this game.
It could.
And so far, it is. Even though Marian seems to be doing the same thing, I think they've been doing it better.
Going to get John Mao for his first foul. As Jason Lang checks in for Cal McDania. Hurricanes under the hoop. Passes it out to Lang. Marian under the hoop. It's Dawson Yeague. That's good. Hornick with it. To Clark. Decides to pull it. Aquat. That one's good.
Watch out, Marian.
Yeah, I mean, like me and Andy were talking about this morning, the 3-ball, easiest way to get some points.
I thought he was going to try a long 3 there, but I guess not.
Thinking about it. Down to Bettenker. Gene Grego up top, back to Bettenker.
I just can't decide.
Rosso with it.
So I see
Gene Grego decides to pull it. He gets that one to fall.
So I see that both teams are doing mostly passing and not dribbling.
Yep.
So I wonder if that is also maybe most of the games where I've analyzed this, I've mostly seen where it's one team is doing more passing and the other is doing more dribbling. Whereas this one, it's mostly both teams are doing just passing and less dribbling. So
yeah, I mean, like
I
you
wonder
just said.
if that is creating making a difference in how the game turns out when both of them do it.
You heard it here from our analyst, Lucian Nolan, as the Hurricanes don't get that one to fall at the buzzer.
Now the score is Marian 15, Cary Grove 10 as we conclude the first quarter.
Be back here shortly. Yeah.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
And this quarter is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
We're in the second quarter right now. Lucian, the Marian Hurricanes 15, Cary Grove Trojans 10. We've seen some pretty balanced scoring for the Hurricanes, a lot of scorers on their team. We've seen the Trojans, Aquats, leading the team with 8. John Mal with the other bucket there for the Trojans. Start off the quarter, Hurricanes ball. Rosa brings it up. Tight defense here from the Trojans. Bettenker dishes that one off to Rosso. No good from Lang. Bauer rebound. Deflected off of a Hurricane. Cary Trojans pick that one up. Mike Clark trying to get out of that one. Getting no help, not able to, as he turns that over. Hurricanes ball. Finds Bettencourt, that one's good. 8 on the day for him. Bauer with it. They're gonna call a travel.
Current score is Marian 17, Cary Grove 10 with almost 7 minutes left on the clock here in the second quarter.
Yeager with it. They're gonna get him for a walk.
So Cary Grove has so far been picking up the pace as far as scoring goes.
Yeah, they're getting going here. They just gotta settle down, taking things a little too fast as their coach is yelling over to them. Slimko over to Clark. Finds Aquat in the corner. Clark with it now. Hornick with it. Trojans looking to slow things down as they find Aquat in the corner. No good. Hornick grabs the rebound, and they're gonna get Yeager for a foul. Aquat with it under the basket. To Slimko. Back up top to Clark. He decides to pull that one. Just off. Bettencourt with the board. Gene Grego, he pulls that one. That one's good.
And that one was what I like to call a splash.
Well, 7 on the day for Gene Grego. Another turnover from the Hurricanes.
The current score is Marian 20, Cary Grove 10, with 5 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter.
Trojans have yet to score here in the second quarter. See if they can start and get things going here. Gene Grego with the ball. Bettencourt in the corner. Fades, gets hit, pulls that one, gets that one to go. Now with it for the Trojans. The Hurricanes are up 12. Simcoe thought about it. Finds Clark in the corner, over to Mao. Hornick pulls that one from deep, gets that one to go.
Cary Grove has finally scored here in the second quarter.
That puts them on the board for the second quarter. So we got
now we are in a
9-point lead for the Hurricanes.
And this timeout is sponsored by Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumber.com or call 847-513-3971.
5:20 left in the second quarter. Hurricanes 22, Trojans 13. It's going to be Hurricanes ball, I believe.
So, Johnny, what are your predictions for this?
I mean, so far, Hurricanes with that 9-point lead. I mean, like I stated earlier in the game, Christian Bettencourt leads the tournament in points and is the main scorer for Marian. So he's been hot so far, but I have a feeling that Cary Grove is going to pull back, make this a close game. I think Cary Grove is going to come out with the win here. They're more balanced. They score a lot of points. So as long as they can stop Bettencourt, they should be in business.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if when a team scores by a lot at the beginning of the game, I wonder if can they only go so far.
Yeah, I mean, most defenses find a way to eventually stop them. Bettencourt's battling in there on 3 Trojans. Is he able to get that one to go? got 12 on the day. Hornick up top over to Slimko. Clark with it now. Simcoe thought about it. Clark pulls one. No good. Bettenker bringing it up. Drives through a couple defenders, doesn't get that one to go. Hornick bringing up the ball for the Trojans. Finds Clark. Clark with a beautiful spin, able to get that one to go.
Cary Grove picking up the pace so far.
Starting to find their rhythm here in the second quarter.
Maybe Cary Grove just needs to figure out Marian.
Yeah, they just
and what their weaknesses are. And
exactly, just trying to figure out the best way they can score on offense efficiently.
Maybe that's why Marian has been scoring so much at the beginning. It's just because Cary Grove hasn't figured out how to basically just how to beat them.
We have a replay coming up.
Brought to you by Rosen, of course.
Be that nice layup by Mike Clark. Nice cradle. This is able to get that one. Beautiful layup there for the Trojans.
And as far as my predictions go, I mean, I think it will be Marian that wins. However, I do think that if Cary Grove does win, it will be by at least 2 points. And I wouldn't be surprised if they bring it to overtime.
Okay, calling overtime early in the game.
Yeah. So a bunch of different ways that I think it could go, but I have different predictions for how exactly it will go if it goes a certain way.
Yep. Very early on in the game, though.
Yeah.
A lot can change.
Never celebrate too early, and
Yep.
I think that's what Marian needs to hear.
I mean, like you were talking about earlier with the Hurricanes able to score early. I mean, we're looking at Christian Bettenker. He's standing at 6'5".
Oh my gosh, that's like 3 of me.
He's using that height to his advantage, able to power through the Trojans and able to get some baskets. So that's going to be a key for the Trojans to be able to stop him come the second half. So we get the Hurricanes ball into the basket. Gene Grego with the inbound. Passes that one out to McPhenia. McPhenia pulls up, blocked by Clark. Gets his own rebound. That one's no good. Bauer with the board. Looks like they're going to get Yeg with the foul.
You know, this is sort of off topic, but do you ever think that that screen over there is going to get hit and broken by a ball? I've always wondered.
I mean, it always looks like it.
Yeah, the one in the middle, in case you're wondering which one I'm talking about.
Mao with it now. Down to Clark. Hornick trying to find someone. Now back to Hornick. Slimko pulls one. Doesn't get that one to fall. Over to McPhenia. Gene Grego, nice roll. Able to get that one to fall. The second basket of the quarter extends that lead to 11 for the Hurricanes. Now with it.
Marian Central so far keeping their lead.
Yeah, they're able to score some easy baskets, get things going as Hornick pulls that one. No good again from deep. Zach Bauer. Gets his own rebound, pulls that one, no good.
Every time it looks like it's about to get in, it just bounces off.
Yeah, they're just not getting the rolls. They're gonna get Bettenker with the travel. Trojans ball. And Zielinski and Aquat check in for Zach Bauer. And Hornick checks out also. Seeing the Hurricanes putting some early pressure on. Simcoe with the ball up top. Gets that one to go.
Cary
First
Grove,
bucket of the day.
Cary Grove narrowing Marian's lead.
Benker down there with Slimco, and he gets that one. See, yet again, Benker using his height to his advantage. Cross court past to Mao. Slimco wide open. No good.
Just keeps bouncing off every single
Aquat
time.
pulls one again. No good again.
Mm,
Nothing seems to be falling for the Trojans.
It's just not their day today.
Nice spin from McThenia, no good. Slimco with the rebound. Zielinski driving in. Hold it over to Clark. McThenia driving in. It's off the rim, it's gonna go off. John Mao, stay the Hurricanes ball.
Oh no, it hit the scoreboard camera. In case you're wondering how we have the timer on the scoreboard there, it's because there's a camera that we have that points towards the scoreboard, and then we crop it out and then put it onto the scoreboard. However, a lot of times the ball hits the camera and it throws it off, and then we have to people in the truck that are producing this, they have to keep re-cropping it every single time.
So without a clock here, we'll have 45 seconds left. Playing with it over to Benker. Rosso with it. Over to Gene Grego. Rosso with it. Looks like they're going to hold it for the last shot here. Morris with it up top. Back to Rosso. 10 seconds left. Finds Gene Grego. Over to Rosso. Back to Gene Grego. He pulls that one. No good. As time expires.
And that concludes the first half of this game. The current score is Marian 28, Cary Grove 17, now at halftime.
Yeah, so far, 11-point lead, Lucian. As we said, Marian able to keep that lead. Cary Grove kind of coming back, but Marian able to put up more buckets to continue that lead. So we will be back with more basketball later.
Stay with us.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things
All right, welcome back. This quarter is sponsored by our season sponsor, Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today.
28-17, Marian Central Lucian. What are you looking to see here differently from both teams? I know you said there was a lot of passing. We'll go to a quick commercial here, Lucian.
Well, this is also sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
So like I mentioned, 28-17, Marian Central.
So far what I've seen is that, like I said before, both teams seem to dribble more, or no, sorry, they seem to pass more than they dribble.
Yep.
And I think that because both teams do that, it has changed the way that the game turns out, I guess. And so far, it just hasn't been Cary Grove's day. I mean, most of the times that they've tried to take their shot, Marian is just like, nope, you're not doing that, because again, the score is Marian 28, Cary Grove 17.
Not a lot has fallen
And in
the Trojans.
In the first, or in the second quarter, I don't think they scored that much. And so it just hasn't been their day for Cary Grove.
Yeah, they were held to 7 points in the second quarter. So not a lot of scoring for the Trojans.
But they have been doing better. I think what they just need to do is just figure out Marian and just analyze them and see, analyze them like what we're doing right now, and just see how they work and how you can work against them.
Ready to hear from our basketball expert, Lucian Nolan.
I'm not a basketball expert. Please do not call me that.
As Zach Bauer lays one in. Gene Grego with it. Over to McPhenia. Finds Bentoncourt down low. Floater's no good. Slimco rebound from Trojans. Mike Clark with it, thought about it. Over to Slimco. Mike Clark pulls this one. That's good.
And I think that one was a split.
His second basket of the day. So we're gonna get a foul. Jake Hornick. His second foul. You know, the other thing we were talking about is Christian Bentoncourt, Lucian, for the Hurricanes. He has 14 of their 28 points, and he seems like he's going to be the person that the Trojans are going to look to stop in the second half. As Cal McPhenia.
Maybe that's who they need to analyze and figure out a way to work around.
Yep. Zach Bauer, another jumper. So that one's deflected by Mao. Stay Hurricanes ball. Gene Grego with the inbound. Morris. Great defense from the Trojans. Hornick steals that one. Clark with it, driving all the way through, untouched.
Trojans narrowing the lead.
Yeah, they've already scored more points than they have this quarter.
Now it's a 5-point lead. But
John Mao steals that one.
I think Cary Grove can come back.
He's got a lot of momentum going right now. Slimco, pulled jumper. That one's good.
Narrowing ever so slightly. Now it's a 3-point lead.
Just like
and
that.
If the Trojans can make a 3-pointer, they can tie this.
Gene Grego with it. Over to McPhenia. Back up top. Finds Lang. Puts that one up. Trojans looking to slow things down here. It's Mike Clark with it. Over to Mao. Slimko with it now. Back up top to Mao. Clark with it now. Finds Mao in the middle. Over to Slimko in the corner. That one's good from deep. Calvin Slimko.
Back to a 3-point game. Oh wait, no, 2-point game.
Just like that. I'm talking about it was a double-digit lead coming into this quarter. And just under 4 minutes, the Trojans are able to cut that lead down to just 2 for the Hurricanes so far.
Watch out, Marian.
Yeah, they got to get something going here. Been a little bit quiet so far this quarter on offense. Made a few mistakes, costly turnovers, and have allowed the Trojans to cut this lead down.
And this timeout is quickly sponsored by Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family, and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.
Loving the energy, Lucian. Got Gene Grego. Over to Morris. Morris with it now. We're seeing Cary Grove putting a lot of pressure on the top of the key. So that one's deflected. We're going to get an offensive foul on Marian. It's going to be on Michael Morris, his third. Getting in a little bit of foul trouble there. Mao with it. Back over to Clark.
They make a 3-pointer, they can lead this game.
Yeah. Just takes one shot.
And watch out, Marian.
A nice lob from Clark to Mao.
And that
Beautiful
ties
pass.
the game.
Thought about it. Pull-up jumper
Not
for
anymore.
Luca Rosa.
Now back to a 2-point lead by Marian Hurricanes.
Probably see a lot of back and forth here, Lucian.
Oh, I'm ready.
Bauer with it.
If we have to go into overtime, so be it.
Clark pulls one from the parking lot. No good.
That I may have looked at that wrong, but I think that one was an air ball.
Looks like it didn't hit anything as we're going to go to another timeout. Not sure if we have a replay of that. Mike Clark lobbed to John Mao, but I'd love to see that again, as that was beautiful look.
And this timeout is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
Scores 35-33.
So, Johnny,
Marian.
now that the score has been changing a lot, they originally were Marian was originally leading by a lot, and then Cary Grove was able to narrow it down, then tie it, and then Marian took the lead back, albeit very narrow still. What are your predictions now?
I mean, Cary Grove is hot right now. Like we talked about, they were able to take that double-digit lead down to just a 2-point lead. So, I mean, as long as Cary Grove can keep their momentum going, I think they take the lead by the end of the quarter. I mean, we also talked about Christian Bentancur, the lead scorer for the Hurricanes. That was going to be something that the Trojans were going to have to do to stop them from scoring, and he is scoreless so far, 5 minutes into the third quarter. So far, whatever they're doing defensively is working. Gene Grego with it, over to Rosso. Down to Morris, down to Lang, excuse me. He's not looking for the pass. Wasn't expecting that as that goes out of bounds. We got Aquat checking in, as well as Morris.
Watch out, Marian.
Yigi for the Hurricanes.
Sorry. Trying to figure out how to pronounce that.
I know.
But
There's a lot of different ways it can be.
Yeggge, I think. And sorry to the player if we get it wrong, but
Aquat with it now. Mal. Finds Aquat in the corner. Just off the rim. Mal fighting for the ball, able to grab the offensive board. Finds Slimko. Back over to Mal in the corner. Pulls up. No good. Bauer with the offensive board. Slapped out of his hands. Mal. Aquat. Clark with it now. Pulls up. No good again. Zach Bauer fighting for the ball. Going to get a push on Zach Bauer. It's going to be Hurricanes ball.
still a 2-point lead by Marian.
Very aggressive possession by the Trojans, coming up with a couple offensive boards, but
Trojans doing a lot better than in the beginning of the game. I think they've figured out Marian.
yeah, they've had a huge third quarter for them. They've been able to get their offense going.
Yeah, I think this is the best quarter for them so far.
For sure. Bettenker with it. Finds Giangrego. Thought about it. Down to Rosso. No good. Got a steal from Giangrego as he misses that one. Takes it back again. And that ball goes out of bounds. Trojans ball. As Hornick checks in for Mao. Marian had a big opportunity there to extend that lead. Just couldn't get anything going. So that's been the struggle for them so far this quarter. Hornick with it, he gets bumped by Rosso. It's going to be a foul. His first. And Clark with the inbound. Finds Hornick. Trapped in the corner, trying to find someone. We're going to another foul on Rosso. His second now. 1:15 remaining in the third. Clark with the inbound again. It's going to be slapped out of Aquat's hands. Staying Trojans ball. Clark with another inbound. Finds one at the top of the key. Hurricanes defense putting some pressure on. Slimko with it. Clark at the top. A little miscommunication there between Bauer and Slimko. Here come the Hurricanes. Don't get that one to fall. We're going to get a foul. I believe that was on the Hurricanes. It'll be on Michael Morris. His fourth. 4 fouls already, Lucian, in the third quarter.
Ivan, you're out.
Yeah, one more and he's out, so see what their coach decides to do. Probably pull him. Do not want to foul out this early in the game. Down to 40 seconds left in the third. And Aquat in the corner. Finds Bauer as he lays that one in. Rosso with the ball over to Giangrego.
Now it's a tied 35-35 game.
We've got 25 seconds left. Almost stolen by Bauer. Finds Bettenker in the corner. No good. Rosso gets their own rebound. 15 seconds left. Finds Giangrego. Thought about it. Over to Rosso. He pulls that one. He gets that one to fall.
And now it's no longer a tie
5
game.
seconds left. Clark with it. Over to Bauer. Not able to get a shot out there. As we end the third quarter. Marian Central Hurricanes 38. Cary Grove Trojans 35.
And that concludes the third quarter. Again, the score is Marian 38 and Cary Grove 35 at the end of the third quarter.
It's a 3-point lead, a little bit of back and forth here, but the Hurricanes are able to keep their lead, Lucian.
Like you said, your prediction was it could go back and forth, and it is so far.
Seems to be how it's going so far. And we'll see how both teams come out in this fourth quarter. What do you think Cary Grove has to do to take this lead, Lucian?
Like I said, they just have to focus on Marian and see how to crack them, I guess. And that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as I said with like the passing and dribbling, maybe they should do more dribbling and then less passing. But I don't know, because what I've said always is that more passing gives more players an opportunity to decide whether or not they think it's a good shot.
Sure.
Whereas dribbling doesn't do that. So I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, every time they try to take the lead, Marian just takes it back.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I really don't know what there is except to just try hard and crack Marian.
Yeah, well, let's see what they can do differently to put up more points on the board, as they were held to 7 points in the third quarter. Hurricanes with the ball. Down to Lang. Over to Gene Grego. Thought about that. Back up top to Rosso, over to Gene Grego. Thought about pulling it again. Finds Lang. Down to Betancourt.
This game seems to be going by really quick.
It is.
But I guess
They're
that makes
gonna
up
get
for
a
it
first
because one of the first games had, at least the first game went into overtime, so I'm guessing that.
Yeah, the
makes up
first
for it.
game, 9 o'clock game and overtime. Get Clark with it, see if the Trojans can shorten this lead.
And I would like to mention that although the scoreboard says Cary Grove 33, it's actually Cary Grove 35.
Yep. John Mao with it. Lost control of the ball, Lang with the steal. Slow it down for the Hurricanes. Eugene Grego. See, he gets fouled. We'll go to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Mike Clark. His first.
Let's see what Marian can do.
Got a chance to extend that lead to 5.
And it's not good.
Doesn't get that first one to fall. As we see Lang and Yeague check out for the Hurricanes. Second free throw is good.
Oh, it's Marian 39, Cary Grove 35. Oh, wait.
Clark thought about it. Finds Hornick. It's Bauer down low. Back to Clark up top. Aquat from the corner. That's good. It's his third 3 of the day.
Now a 1-point game with Cary Grove having 38 and Marian 39. Watch out, Marian.
Grego in the corner for 3. That's good. Just like that, we're back to a 4-point lead.
This is a bunch of back and forth.
Hornick pulls one up. That's no good. Mao with the rebound again.
Third
That's
time's
good.
the charm.
There you go.
And now it's back to a 2-point game. While Marian is still leading, Cary Grove still seems to narrow it ever so slightly.
Well, see if they can take the lead here as they get the ball from the turnover.
I remember at the beginning I thought Cary Grove could never score. At one
Yeah,
point.
it was.
But look where look how far they've come.
Exactly. It was a pretty rough first half for them. They took a double-digit deficit going into that second half.
Yeah, at one point it was like 11 points.
Yeah.
As now it's just down to 2, and at one point it was at 1.
So, Aquan in the corner. Betancourt intercepts that pass. Mcphenia over to Rosso. So we're gonna get John Mao. Foul. The second. State Hurricanes ball. Gene Grego with the inbound. Over to Rosso. Morris with it. On to Mcphenia. John Mount, top of the key. Aquan trapped in the corner there, not sure what to do with it. We're gonna get a timeout, Cary Grove.
Now it's back to being a 4-point game
Back
with
to a
Marian
4-point lead.
leading.
Seen Marian put a lot of pressure on the ball for the Trojans, trying to trap them, getting them to force some turnovers, throw up some bad shots. Both teams still finding ways to score. Just like you said, a 4-point lead here for Marian.
And this timeout is sponsored by Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com.
44-40 Hurricanes over the Trojans. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the fourth. I mean, like we talked about in the second half, Lucian, it's really all back and forth.
A lot of action, a lot more action than the first half, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
despite that, Marian is still retaining their lead, despite the best efforts by the Trojans to take it from them. However, they have not been able to crack that. However, they have been getting closer and closer every single time.
Seems every time the Trojans score, the Hurricanes answer back. We'll see if the Trojans can eventually take that lead. So they now have the inbound. Clark with it. Unguarded, pulls that one. No good. Kerr with the rebound. Gene Grego thought about it. Finds Mcphenia. He's driving through. Gets the roll.
Now it is at a 6-point lead with
Mao with it. Finds Slimco, pull up Jay. No good. Mao with the offensive board over 4 Hurricanes. And they're going to get him with a travel. See Cary Grove coach Adam McLeod not happy with that call. Clark over to Aquan. Rosa falls. Mao pulls up.
and
That's
that
good.
one was a splash.
Shortens that lead to yet again 4. Rosso with it. And they're going to get, looks like Zach Bauer. Foul. His second. We're going to get another timeout from the Hurricanes. 46-42, Marian Central. Just under 4 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. And yet again, we saw the Trojans score, and then Marian Central
every time
was able to gain that lead back.
And this timeout is once again sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. Yeah, so like you said, every time the Trojans have tried to score or crack Marian, Marian has, like you said, answered back. And it's just something that the Trojans need to figure out because, I don't know, they just haven't been able to get at it.
Yeah,
They've been
somehow they're gonna have to get some more momentum going.
Yeah,
Able to stop the Hurricanes and pull through and gain the lead here.
yeah, but it's much better than the first half, I will say.
Oh yeah, a lot more action here in the second quarter. So I believe this is going to stay the Hurricanes ball. So Rosso's going to inbound it for the Hurricanes. Michael Morris with it. Down to Gene Grego. Nice move by Gene Grego as he gets a bucket. Once again, a 6-point lead for the Hurricanes. Mike Clark kind of trapped in the corner. Finds Mal. And Slimko. Back to Mal.
I thought he was going to try a long three.
He's thinking about it. Mal drives in the lane, doesn't get the roll, grabs his own board, puts that one up, blocked.
Marian just
Gene
keeps
Grego.
answering back.
Yup. Gene Grego kick out to Morris.
You know, so far, based on what's happening, I think it's going to be Marian who wins. But
So it's looking like it. As Betancourt gets the shot and the foul.
but once again, you never know what could happen. Now an 8-point lead with Marian leading by 50, or Marian leading with 50 points, not by 50 points, but with 50 points.
8-point lead. Betancourt does get the free throw. 3-point play there as they extend this lead to 9. That's the largest lead we've seen for Marian so far since the end of that first half.
Yeah, they're now up to 9 points.
Just picked off there.
Here Grove's got to really pick it up if they even
Gotta
want
get
to try to
something going.
tie it.
Clark tried to no-look pass to Bauer. Cycles out of bounds, Hurricanes ball. Two minutes and 47 seconds left. Hurricanes up by 9. Also trying to get some traction on his shoes as it is snowing outside, so a little bit wet. Gene Grego with it. Full court press from the Trojans. Just gonna swing this ball around. Finds Mathenia over to Gene Grego. Nice roll, no good. Clark trying to get things going for the Trojans here. Trapped in the corner, finds Slimko. Over to Hornick. Down to Bauer. Down in the corner to Mal. Thought about it. Drives in. And we're going to get, it's going to be a foul on Luca Rosa. His third. We got Aquat checking in for Hornick. 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in this game. Aquat with the inbound over to Slimko. Down to Aqua in the corner. Slimko pulls one from deep.
Almost a long three.
Almost. Clark with it and one! Clark somehow able to stay with it and
Now
get the
it's-
bucket.
Now it's down to a 7-point lead by Marian. Marian having 51 and Carrigo having 44 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock here in the fourth quarter.
And that foul is going to be on Michael Morris, his 5th foul of the game, so he will be out.
You're out.
Jason Lang is going to check in for Michael Morris. As Clark tries for the 3-point play.
Let's see if they can narrow the lead even more here.
Gets that one to go for the 3-point play. 6-point lead.
And now the score is 45-15, or 51-45. So sorry, that's the way that Jeff Myers sets it.
Seen the Trojans put on some full court press, and they're able to force a turnover. That one goes out of bounds. Trojans ball. It's exactly what the Trojans were looking for there. Take a timeout from the Hurricanes. So we're seeing the Trojans trying to put some full court press on Lucian, trying to force a turnover, and they did exactly that. It's exactly what they needed, as they're down 6 points with just under 2 minutes left.
And this timeout is once again sponsored by Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com or call 972-203-5767.
Just under 2 minutes to go. Marian Central Hurricanes 51, Cary Grove 45. To be Cary Grove's ball for that forced turnover. Mike Clark bringing it up. Trying to shorten this lead for the Trojans. Finds Aquan in the corner, he pulls that one off the side of the hoop. Rosa with it, that ball's out of bounds. That's gonna go to the Trojans. Trojans catch a break there with that turnover by Luca Rosso. Aquan with the inbound. The Slimko almost picked off. That's gonna stay Trojans ball. We're seeing the Marian Central coach, Charles Walsh, really yelling over there on the bench. Slimko with it. Mao trying to do something with it. Down to Slimko. Slimko pulls one from deep. That's good.
And that was a splash.
Calvin Slimko from deep, able to shorten that lead
Narrowing.
to 3.
Now it's down to 3 once again.
Once again. Maybe this time the Trojans can take the lead. Just a minute and 27 left. Not a lot of time here to take that lead. Still a lot of time left, so anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. But I still think that they can, or that Marian can still win it, but Cary Grove's got to watch out. And this timeout is sponsored by, once again, Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express. Online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
Minute 27 left in this game.
Once again, the score is Marian 51, Cary Grove 48, with 1 minute and 27 seconds left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Still time for Cary Grove to make a comeback, but it's getting increasingly difficult by the second.
It's going to be the Hurricanes ball as the Trojans are putting on a full court press. Trying to force some more turnovers to get them back in this game. Fine Bentoncourt. Gene Grego. As he loses that one, Lang picks it up. We're going to get another timeout by Charles Walsh and the Hurricanes. Not able to get anything going there offensively. And we're seeing the Trojans put on this tight full court press defense. And so far, it's been able to stop the Hurricanes from getting anything going offensively. See if they can force another turnover here and try to tie this ball game. A minute and 20 left in the fourth. The winner of this game will take third place in the Consolation A for the tournament. And then next up, we have Grays Lake Central versus Johnsbury. There's Patrick Marian and Logan Franz will call that game next up. And then tonight we have Barrington and Larkin in the championship.
With and then we will have for those games we will have Jeff Myers and Jim Hinkle up here in the booth.
Should be a really fun championship.
But for now, I'm Lucian Nolan here with Johnny Tosarowski. A lot of times nicknamed Johnny Jazz.
Okay.
And the current score is Marian 51, Cary Grove 48. But again, that is subject to change. However, Cary Grove has to work really hard in order to do that.
So we're going to get Jake Ornick with a push. His third. He's going to check out. Kyle Aquat will come into the game. So Marian's now in the bonus. So we have Luca Rosso shooting 1-1. Looking to extend this lead. Does not get that one to fall. Rebound Bauer. Mike Clark with it now. Just under a minute left. Trojans down by 3. Clark over to Aquat. Aquat pull up J. That's good.
And that was a splash by the Trojans.
Did bring this lead down to a 1-point lead. So they find McPhenia down low. He gets that one to go. 35 seconds left. 3-point lead for the Hurricanes.
A lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Clark with it. Might be looking for a 3 here. Mao with it now. 25 seconds left. Trojans down by 3. Mike Clark. Just under 20 seconds now. Clark with the layup blocked by Bettenker. It's going to stay Trojans ball. Just under 15 seconds left in this game. Trojans down by 3. Need a 3 to tie this game. We're going to get a timeout. Charles Walsh and the Hurricanes can talk things over.
The current score is Marian 53, Cary Grove 50 with 14.7 seconds on the clock here in the fourth quarter, and we are currently in a timeout as the clock goes down ever so slightly.
So you're thinking here, Lucian, the Trojans are going to look for a 3.
Yeah.
They got to tie this game.
And this timeout is sponsored by Tom the Plumber, and Tom the Plumber Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com or call the number on screen.
Just under 15 seconds here. We're about to come out of the timeout. Trojans will get the ball under the basket. Down by 3. One need a 3-pointer to tie this game.
Trojans can still do it, but they gotta really strategize, because so far I don't think they've been able to figure out how to craft it.
I mean, so far Marian's been able to keep that lead, but with 14 seconds left in this game, Trojans either got to look for a 3 or a quick 2, and then foul Marian, and hope to bring it down to a 2-point game. But for now, we have Aquat under the basket, getting ready to inbound it. Let's find Slimko. 12 seconds. Clark with it now. Step back 3 for Clark. No good. That's going to go out. Last touch by the Hurricanes. Trojans ball. 6.1 seconds left. Going to be looking for a 3 here. Aqua with the inbound. Bauer. 5 seconds left. Aqua. No good.
And that's the game.
That's going to do it. The Marian Central Hurricanes, they take 3rd place in the Constellation A. Very hard-fought battle for the Trojans, as we were talking about it the whole game, Lucian, that this lead was going back and forth throughout that whole second half.
Yeah.
Just the Trojans were just not able to take that lead. They kept shortening it, but were not able to come up.
Yeah. So at one point they were tied. I think at 2 points they were tied, but they just couldn't keep it. Marian just, as you said, just kept answering back, and which led to the 53-50 score in favor of Marian at the end of this game.
Yeah. And thank you all for tuning in. This is Johnny Tosarowski alongside me, Lucian Nolan. Coming up next, we have Grace Lake Central versus Johnsburg. Patrick Herring and Logan Franz will be with you guys in the next 3 games before we get the championship game. Barrington and Larkin tonight with Jeff Myers and Jim Hinkle.
And with that, I'm out of here. Off to the hospitality room.
This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Tom the Plumber. Service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber. Honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.